And I cut myself shaving.
You kind of look like Riff Raff. Has anyone told you that?
No, who's Riff Raff?
The rapper. Look him up. You ready, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Professor Banner TV, I'm here with Pamflit outside Checkpoint 5. What are you saying, my bro?
I'm saying everything's all good, man. It's a half decent day. Shame it's a little bit more sunny, but I bought a hoodie down to wear. I was going to enjoy wearing it, but a can broke in my suitcase on the way down and ruined all my clothes. But it's lucky the ones that I was going to wear kept dry, so everything's all blessed.
Come on, man. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, man.
This is the first battle since Crow?
On Don't Flop, but I battled Joy France a couple of weeks ago, about 6 weeks ago, yeah.
Is it out?
No, I'm not sure when it's out. I mean, I was a little bit controversial. The way I look at it is, I mean, I had a couple of lines that maybe people wouldn't say these days, and it did get quite a negative reaction instantaneously when I performed them. So I'm not even sure if they're going to release it. I hope they do, because my whole point is that it's like a roast at the end of the day. You enter that battle arena and you're prepared to say anything to get a reaction from the crowd. And the more we dumb that down, the less reaction we're going to get. And therefore, the more disappointed the paying crowd is going to be, and the less likely they are going to turn up next time. So when I had that decision in my head as to whether or not to perform a difficult lyric, the answer was always going to be yes, because that's what we're there for. We're there to entertain, and there should be no boundaries on entertainment. There is common respect and decency, but when you're entering a world of silliness and of buffoonery, you know, you have to take everything on face value, or not take anything on face value, should I say. Yeah, everything's a joke. But obviously you have to be respectful within those boundaries and parameters.
I always try and explain like the kind of boundaries of battle rap, and you just articulated it way better than I could, really. So
well, I've loved the sport for the whole of my life, pretty much. Like, I say that because I think there was a point in my life where I sort of really started getting clued up on what exactly was going on. I was quite a slow developer, but since I have been, the battle rap's been really important to me, and I've always acclaimed it to being quite a big influence on my maturity and my development as a person, because it was an achievement that I accomplished. So, but I've always loved it. Yeah, I've always loved it. You know, the whole scene. And big ups to yourself for the podcast and stuff like that, because I'm always paying attention to them. I always watch and click on them, and they're always good. Yeah.
No, thank you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Obviously, this ain't gonna come out till after the battle anyway. But you just spat your bars, and one thing, like I did say in the podcast and stuff, is that I wasn't sure. I felt like with Crow, I felt like your bars were still the old style Pamflit.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure how well you'll do against someone like Lefty with that still old style Pamflit.
Yeah.
But from the bars you just spat to me, like you've got a lot more kind of multi-stacked, a lot more.
Yeah.
I think you're just like. Do
you know what it was?
You've displayed your writing more. There's no I'm rapping it darker. I didn't hear no I'm rapping it at all. So like it does sound a bit different, but I think that's the Pamflit I want to hear.
The thing is with the rapping it darker, I hope the intention always was, this is the silly intro, usually at the start of a battle or a freestyle.
Of course.
The meat, it's almost like a prawn cocktail starter. It's inevitable. It's just to set it up, and then as long as the main course is that lovely meaty texture and pays off, that's where I am with it. So it's almost like the silly, you know, instantaneous. And again, with the entertainment factor, we're doing anything we can out there to get that reaction. And whereas other people might have slogans that they introduce on a round-to-round basis or at the start or whatever, or running themes or, you know, rehashes or whatever, mine is to have these little running jokes. Do you know what I mean? These little running jokes. It's an instantaneous reaction. It's like the whole campness. It's just a whole persona that I represent when I'm on stage. And I think again with the writing and the ethos and the belief in what you're doing when you're out there, you need a persona, you need a character, and you need to be someone who people buy into and believe in order to achieve anything in entertainment. And battle rap is a big, you know, form of entertainment, and it's, you know, something you should be proud of if you do well at it. And it's good to see some of these newcomers come through. I've just been chatting to Jay Franklin. Was that his name? Yeah. Yes, he's sick. So yeah, some good newcomers coming through at the moment. It's exciting, definitely.
He seemed proud to have the moniker of a young Pamflit, I think.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, back in the day, I used to go to an event, right, and every single battle my name was brought up. But that's what I mean. I put myself in that situation, and then I was brought up in every battle. But it was just things that I did that made people aware of me, and they knew that they could say my name and get a reaction, and they did. You know, there was literally every battle at some events my name was brought up. So, but that's the fun and the games of it. And at the end of the day, we're all these alphas. We should all anyway be these alphas that meet up every sort of 6 weeks and battle wits, and, you know, try and sort of out-be each other and just be, but at the same time all vibe off each other's energy. It's not too much of a competition where it's impossible to hang out. but we spur each other on, and that's the beauty of it. But it's good to see again these newcomers that are doing what we did back then, because there was a bit of a lull, I think, and it's coming back.
No, I hear you. I'm
tired. Yeah. You know, I waffle when I'm tired. That's the thing.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. So obviously back to today kind of thing. You confident that you're going to smoke Lefty?
Yeah. I mean, I've practiced a couple of times in front of a couple of people, and it's been a bit on and off. But at the same time, it's always the way. When you spit the same rounds again and again and again, sometimes in your head you start drifting off and thinking about different things. And I've added a couple of extra multis and layers and things to make a little bit more sense. So it's just making sure I remember them. But the good thing is that if I don't, then the originals weren't ridiculously bad, you know what I mean? So, but I need to make sure that I'm doing everything that I want to out there, because I don't know when I'll be back. Lefty was a tick off my list. Joy was a tick off my list. I only really want to battle people that I want to battle at the minute, unless it's good money. If you want to book me for someone I don't want to battle, then it needs to be good money, because then the motivation needs to be there to tick them off my bucket list. Shuffle and Thesaurus, they're the two. Yeah.
Heard it here first. Shuffle and Thesaurus, come and put your monies where your mouth is.
Or Marlowe even. Marlowe's just, you know.
Marlowe will do.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Shuffles,
saying.
mate, will do.
Well, that's what I'm saying, no. Or Ilmac, so, you know, the two, the four. All at the same time, one after the other.
Yeah. Nah, sick, man. You got any more battles thought about or planned?
That's what I'm saying, so only those two. And if someone offers me a lot of money to do one that I don't want to do, or good, like, you know, a travel to Canada for, you know, for the free, or California or something like that, but... Yeah.
GTX, innit? That'll be a good
shout.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't really know what's going on.
Talk to Pedro, innit? He's here now, innit? Get disaster on the phone.
Pedro just pops up, innit?
Get disaster on the phone to Pedro and sort it out, man.
Right, man. But we'll see, innit? We'll see at the end of the day. Again, I'm not pushing anything, but it would almost be like I get a new bird and I need to impress her. So I'd be like, yeah, I can take us to California and be treated like a bit of a whatever for a couple of days. That's the vibe I'm on at the minute. What I want to do is put these events in these venues and just go from... and just go and turn up in a city and be a bad man for a couple of days, innit? But we're not going to talk about that. Cut that bit out.
No, we'll cut that. We'll cut that.
I'm not even doing that anyway. No, that isn't even the plan. No, I'm not even battling anyway. That was a joke I had with someone the other day, but no, I'm not even battling anyway. But I could. That's what I'm saying. If I was unethical, I could. But I couldn't anyway, so it's all good. I'm tired, man. I'm chatting breeze, innit?
Pamflit, thank you for giving us a couple of minutes of your time, bro. Do you want anyone to follow you? If so, where?
Yeah, please don't follow me anyway, because I'm quite a private person.
Fair enough.
No, but at the same time, no. Do you know what it is? I'm having a couple of weeks off of Facebook, and I think I'm doing better for it, because I think it was just, I think every once in a while I get really sort of...
Usually people like battle rappers, they want people to follow them on their Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just a real person, and today I'm not a rapper.
Yeah,
I'm not a rapper. Yeah, I get bought into this because
fair
people
enough,
can't
bro.
get enough of me. But
that's fair enough,
I get sick
bro.
of myself. Right?
Thank you so much for giving us a few minutes, bro.
Yeah,
thank
safe.
you. Good luck with your battle
man.
today, man.
Safe, thank you.
Sick, man. Safe.
Yeah.